Georgia Tech, one of the nation's top research universities, located on over 400 acres in the heart of Atlanta, is known by the clock that sits atop the administration building. Another one of its treasures is the Georgia Tech Library. And when it was time to remove the asbestos floor tile and mastic from the library, they selected Bilmar, known for its patented processes and leadership in asbestos removal. The key to the successful completion of any job always begins with the right site preparation and the establishment of a regulated area. Once the truck arrives and all the equipment is unloaded, we get set up. We make sure all safety notices are properly posted to meet OSHA and all other regulatory requirements. All processes and procedures are well documented and mapped out and are readily available on site for reference. We make sure all valuable equipment is properly covered and protected. The next step is the removal of all vents and covering them with HEPA filters. This is done to prevent any contamination from outside sources. We take our time and are meticulous in making sure everything is wrapped carefully. We tape the holes in the ceiling and doors as well to eliminate the possibility of contamination from outside sources. The abatement or removal of the tile flooring is a step-by-step methodical process with no shortcuts. For Bilmar, the safe removal of 10,000 square feet of asbestos tile and mastic starts with the application of FiberStop. They spray the floor with FiberStop, which prohibits the release of asbestos fibers into the air. Next, they apply their foam abatement system containing FiberStop. Under the watchful eye of Georgia EPD and Board of Regents, asbestos is being removed without respirators and personal protection equipment, which is not required. The observers are so close, they might as well be standing in it. Once Bilmar FiberStop does its job, the tiles can be safely scraped up from the floor. Personal air monitors are worn throughout to confirm that this process exceeds OSHA standards. The third step in the process is mastic removal. It begins with saturating the floor with mastic remover. The organic mastic removal material containing FiberStop was developed by a Bilmar scientist who was a Georgia Tech graduate. The Bilmar mastic remover has a flash point above 400 degrees and a burn point above 800 degrees, drastically reducing the possibility of a fire or explosion. The remover only requires spreading. It then interacts with the glue and becomes bubbly and tar-like in appearance. As part of the Bilmar process, a biodegradable material is mixed with the liquid asbestos in order to solidify the glue. The black area contains floor filler, which has been sampled and contains less than 1% asbestos. The final step in the process is cleanup, which cannot be rushed. A final air analysis is conducted to ensure that the removal of asbestos flooring has not released any asbestos fibers into the air. Project supervision is performed by an independent third party. All necessary reports are completed in detail and reviewed by a Georgia EPD employee. The tiles are placed in leak-tight containers. Additional time and great effort is put into making sure they are properly sealed. After all the sealed containers have been moved aside, a final wash of the floor is done. Once the barrels are stacked and loaded on the truck, they are ready to be removed from the site. The job is complete.